personally am at the point in, my sexual, I was about to say career.
Tell her what it is, though. The fuck? Listen, that's a whole nother level of sex right
I'm,
there, boy.
I'm at the point.
Shit.
I'm at the point for me in my sexuality
Yeah.
where it's important for me to have a connection with an individual before
Yeah.
I take it there, and not just a connection, a vulnerability in the connection, because I require reciprocity.
Yeah.
I require, a certain level of a connection with somebody where I know I'm going to be fulfilled. If
Yeah.
I don't have that level of connection with somebody, for me, I'm not going. My sexual experience as a whole will not be fulfilled.
Okay.
And we have to stop short selling ourselves by not having those conversations beforehand, because you can find out so much about an individual beforehand
Yeah.
if you have those conversations, and then make that decision on whether or not you're going to be intimate with that person or not.
Or how far you can push them.
Yes, and
Or
how far you can push yourself.
Push yourself. Yeah. I mean, it's knowledge. For you to get anywhere in life, you need to learn certain aspects of whatever that is that caters to that career for you to be successful in it. It's the same thing with sexual relations. If I understand what your turn-ons are, if I understand things you've experienced that you didn't like, then if I'm into those things, then I may need to kind of detour for right now. It may be something I need to bring back when we're at a different level of our partnership or relationship or fuckmanship, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So if I'm able to understand what you feel that you appreciate, it doesn't even have to be a physical thing. It could be a question like, what do you appreciate about me the most, or what I appreciate about you the most.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's essential things, like the fact that when I come home, you rub my feet or you talk to me.
And we don't know those things. Like these unspoken expectation, guys, it's killing us.
Yeah.
Like you don't please don't think that you are, Professor X out here in this bitch. You not.
You're not.
Like you are not going to be able to know what turns somebody on unless they tell you.
Exactly.
Or unless you do it and they show
Show
you. And they tell you and or confirm then that that's what they do. One thing that I've learned in the practice of Tantra and Reiki, which is another practice
let's
of,
explain that. I'm outside thinking about
of
pine
sexual
straws.
meditation,
Uh-huh.
is your ability to be able to own your no.
Okay.
The power of owning your no. Because a lot of times we've been so conditioned to just let it happen.
Yeah.
And we're so uncomfortable even in letting it happen,
Yeah.
but we want that other person to be pleased, that we sacrifice our own selves and our own pleasure in order to make somebody else feel good.
And that's the disconnect. They're doing it thinking they're pleasing you, and you're not
Exactly.
even enjoying it. So
Exactly.
what are we doing, really?
We're not. We're disappointing each other.
Disappoint each other.
And then you leave, they leave, and
Was it good, baby? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good, daddy.
No, that.
And then you get on the phone with your homegirls and you be like, girl,
Yeah.
that was some straight up bullshit. And he thought he was working it too. He
Yeah.
thought he was laying it all the way down.
Yeah.
Honey, no.
Communication. It's so simple, but like I don't understand why it's weird, because if you're in like a long relationship and you going through these things in 4 and 5 years, I understand it's hard to talk about it now.
Yeah.
But we're talking about just establishing things.
Right.
Like we don't owe each other anything but honesty and full-hearted truth.